history of computers. It started a long time ago, around 3000 BCE, and lasted until the mid 1400s. During this time, people began using tools to help them solve problems and do calculations. These tools were made using simple materials and did not use electricity. People used their hands to operate them, and the tools work with moving parts like gears and levers. The goal was to make work easier and faster, especially for counting and measuring. This period shows how creative and smart early humans were. They found ways to solve everyday problems using basic machines. The mechanical period helped people understand how machines could be used to help with thinking and working. It also prepared the way for more advanced inventions in later periods.
Good day everyone. Today I'll be sharing with you with some of the major inventions in mechanical period that shaped the way human understood numbers, time, and even the universe. Let's start with the abacus. Invented as early as 3000 BC, it is a simple counting tool made of beads and rods. It is used in China and other Asian cultures. The abacus allowed people to add, subtract, and multiply long before paper and pens were common. Next, we have the astrolabe. This was used by the Greeks and later improved by the Arabs. The astrolabe was a scientific instrument that helped measure a position of stars and planets, and the sailors and travelers used it for navigation, making it possible to explore the map. Another important tool is the slide rule. This invention was used on logarithms and became a powerful tool for multiplication and division. For centuries, engineers and architects used the slide rule to solve complex problems quickly long before calculators and computers existed. Finally, let's talk about the mechanical clock. This invention was used and way to measure time more precisely. Before this, people relied on sundials and water clocks, which were less reliable because the mechanical clock not only helped keep daily life on schedule but also advanced our understanding of technology and machinery. In summary, these four inventions, the abacus, astrolabe, slide rule, and mechanical clock, were more than just tools. They represent the human's creativity and the desire to solve problems and measure the world around us. Also make the life easier. Without them, many of the modern technologies we depend on today would not exist.
Key people of mechanical period. First is Wilhelm Sicard. In the 16,000s, he designed one of the first mechanical calculators that could add and subtract, making him a pioneer in computing history. Second is Blaise Pascal, a French mathematician who built the Pascal line, an adding machine that simplified calculators for taxes and accounting. Third is Leonardo da Vinci. Thought never built his detailed sketches of gears and mechanical devices, showed early ideas for machines that could perform calculations.
Let's talk about the first generation computers which emerged between 1940s and 1950s. During this period, computers are powered by vacuum tubes. These tubes work as the main switching and amplifying devices. But they consume a lot of electricity, produce extreme heat, and often burn out, which made the machines very unreliable. Data and instructions were entered using punch cards, which contains holes to represent information. For computer storage, computers relied on magnetic drums, which stored data on rotating cylinder. Example computers in this era contain ENIAC and the UNIVAC. In terms of performance, first-generation computers are slow and extremely expensive compared to the standard modern computers. However, they played a huge role in laying the foundation of computers today. So to summarize, the first generation was characterized by vacuum tubes, punch cards, and magnetic drums with machines like ENIAC and UNIVAC.
Good day everyone. Today I'll briefly talk about the three important historical calculating devices. First is the abacus. Abacus is one of the oldest tool for calculation invented around 2300 BCE. It's a simple form with beads and the slides on rods used for basic math like addition and subtraction. So while the Pascaline invented in 1642 by Blake Pascal, it was a mechanical calculator that used gears and wheels to perform addition and subtraction, and also created to help his father with tax calculations. Lastly is the Antikythera mechanism. Antikythera mechanism from ancient Greece around 100 BCE. It's considered the first analog computer designed to predict the positions of the planets and lunar eclipse. And also its complex system of gears shows how advanced ancient Greek engineering really was. And also this device show human ingenuity in problem solving, goes back thousands of years and laid the foundation for modern computers.
I'm Maricris Alpica, and for the mechanical period, its significance because it marked the transition from manual computation to machine-based calculations. Inventions such as Pascal's Pascaline and Leibniz's step reckoner reduced human errors and made solving mathematical problems faster. Charles Babbage's analytic engine also introduced the concept of input, process, output, and storage, which became the foundation of modern computing. This period served as a bridge between traditional manual methods and the development of electronic computers, making it an essential stage in the evolution of technology.